Hey guys, Optimus Prime 86 here, back again for another review. This time we're doing an unboxing, the very first one on my channel. So today I gotta give a big thanks, if you're watching, to Barry Warblow, and I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. This is a piece that he facilitated, and funny story. Basically, orders from a website. Someone probably on a Friday afternoon in a hurry to get home looks at the order and goes, "Oh, he wants one. Let's send them one case." So he received 6 of the same figure, and the company, because I'm assuming of COVID, did not want to claim them back and couldn't really charge him without giving him a chance to return the figure. So he held on to them for a while. They didn't come claw the money, they didn't come ask for them back. So, as a good fellow collector that he is, he has let the other 5 go at a discounted price. So I got my hands on this baby for 125 US, shipped to my door in Canada, thanks to Barry. Thank you so much. So today we are going to review and unbox MP46 Black Arachnia Beast Wars Destron Spy. It is a beautiful figure. So let me rearrange the camera here real quick. There we are. I'm sorry about this. There we go. And my cat's fighting in the background as well. Say hello to Goldar and Rita, my 2 little villains. So let's have a look first at the packaging and the mandatory product shots. So on the front we have her bot mode, her spider mode, Takara logo, obviously, the Transformer masterpiece, and the description. Most of it on the box is going to be in an Asian language, I'm assuming Japanese, that I do not understand. So we have, again, one of the mandatory product shot here on the side of the box, and then the lovely scribbly thingy that we can't read, then the spider mode on the other end of the box, and the Transformer masterpiece designation. And then on the back, then you can see all the different features and accessories and all that lovely jazz that she can do. So let's move on to the actual unboxing. So I've already taken the liberty of breaking one of the seals before taking it to camera, just so it would be easier to open. But it came completely sealed. So we'll put the packaging aside, because for my masterpiece I do keep my boxes. Alright. Oh, there's no tape here. Look at that. And on the other side, actually, let's see if I can... Oh, I'm going to do it on the other side. There we go. Oh, you curious, kitty? Okay, so I'm gonna do... Oh, there's some more here. Jeez. Oh. There we go. Hi, kitty. They want to be TV stars. Ah, I see what's going on here. There we go. That was also holding the things that were underneath here. So, start with some of the accessories. Well, she comes with her own little puzzle-like base where you can interlock it with other masterpieces. And then we have the mandatory character collectible card, again in a language that I cannot understand. Then we have the colorful instruction booklet, which gives us pretty much everything that was on the back of the box, as well as the instruction on the back, which I am probably going to need in a few minutes. Alright, well, this is worse than a road map. I'll get to that later. And then you have the stand to put the web on. That goes on here. Whichever little peg you want to put it on. Now, open up the package itself. So, obviously we have, wow, that's a good start. So let's see where these go. So first, this is a leg. So this definitely is just a ball joint popping in, so that's not so bad. Now, come on, seriously? So that's, alright, so first, little reserve, the legs really pop out of their socket easy. Now, let's see about where this piece goes. This looks like her gun. I think it's somewhere here. Well, I guess I'm going to need the instruction to figure it out. So, if it comes like this, there might be a little piece left. Hopefully it's not broken. And I'm not blaming the shipper here. It's just, it seems that a little flimsy, but that may be just a original impression. So let's see. So we have the bot. We're gonna put her here, and with her gun, or what appears to be her gun. So now we have what I'm assuming is to put the web on. I guess I'll find out with the instructions. And then we have a couple different faces that she can have. Come on. I hate when it does that. There we go. So we have this face right here. And then we have also one with, one second, I'm trying to hold it so you guys can see it. The one with the green eyes. Okay. So these I'm going to leave in the box so I don't lose them like I did with my bumblebee, unfortunately. And then we have another piece here, which again, I'm sure is probably to put with the web somehow. That we're going to figure out in a few minutes. Then we have the pieces of the web. 4 pieces to form her energon web. Again, I'm going to look into that in a few minutes to see how these, I think I can already see. These go here. These go here. So yeah, there is little pegs right here on the edges. And there is also little holes along the edges, so they just basically attach into one another. You just got to be a little tricky with the last piece. Let's see. Of course I have to drop it. Cat hair, of course. In a house with 2 cats, what else would we have? Okay. Like this. Come on. There we go. It takes a little bit of fiddling around, but you get to a web eventually. So we'll put that over here. Then we have her missile, which I'm assuming, if I'm right, yes, so that is her gun. We're just going to have to figure out where it goes. And then we also have this piece, which is to make her hang from like your ceiling or whatever, as if she was coming down from her web out of her butt. And I'm debating if that's how I'm gonna actually display her. Speaking of the faces. Okay, so 1 second. There's another piece glued underneath because I call a good masterpiece oh, they really like their tape on these. She comes with her visor. Like in the show. One of the, little things that they had. I'm just wondering where this one goes. Or if it's just a spare that they give us. I guess, again, the instructions will tell me. Alright. So, now that we have her out of the package, let's bring her back center stage. Move these over here so that we can see her better. There we go. Alright, so spider mode. So far so good. I'm just gonna see where the instruction where that gun goes. It bugs me. Pun intended, even though she's an arachnid. Where does that gun go? Oh, it just goes at the back of her. Okay. So apparently, I'm assuming that this doesn't go in the gun when she's in bot mode. So there's that little notch right here at the back of her, and there's a little peg. Oops, sorry, there we go. Right here at the end, and basically you have to. It's what comes and completes her shell somehow. So you got to slide it under. Like such. So the gun goes right under. And then this comes and tabs in. Or at least supposed to. There we go. Tabs in. And that answers the mystery of the gun. So here it is. Although I was saying the legs are a little flimsy for the spider mode. But I mean, what to expect from little plastic sticks, literally, for a lack of a better word. Alright, so from the front, and you can see the detail, you have the eyes and the mandibles, and then even like down to the hourglass. The legs are actually able to be bent at the joints. And then from underneath, you can kind of see where like her hands are going and stuff like that. But on the other side, you don't really. So this is one of the best, in my opinion, if not the best execution so far for spider mode of Black Arachnia. Very, very satisfied with the way this looks. So let's move on to transformation. So put these here so that I can follow them. So step one is to apparently straighten the legs, or almost. So let's do that. maybe not totally straight, but just a slight bend. Okay. Then we want to remove the gun. So we want to lift this part, I believe. So we want to, come on. There we go. We want to lift this panel, remove the gun that I just pegged in. And then the legs come out from under there. This one looks fairly simple to transform, even though I'm going to follow the instructions somewhat. So the legs, as you can already see, will unfold as such. And then the feet. I'm just going to be careful because some of the Masterpiece I've heard can be a little flimsy. Oh, so this is neat. So the foot, I'll show you with the other leg because I did it with the first one. So we unfold the leg. The knee unfolds up here by itself, but the foot, I'm going to be a bit careful because that piece feels a bit flimsy to me and I don't want to break the foot. There we go. You just got to apply the pressure in the right spot. So there we go. And that's her foot, but also it has a side tilt. This is really neat. And then underneath you can see another part because that bot won't stand without a heel. So you can definitely see that this just comes in, is flipped over. So let's do it for both feet. Come on, there we go. Now, these panels at the back fold in and back in as well. So it looks like this when you start with it. So you fold it like such and then press it in to complete the leg. Now the arms, we're going to unfold like such. Okay, and we're going to, I'm assuming, rotate the hips in a minute, but so this, let's see about the spider head. That's the part that I'm being bamboozled with. So that's done. So then, yeah, exactly, we split the arms. And then what? This part goes down. And turns, and then goes back up, I assume. Yep, that comes and forms her hip. Then looking at it from this way, one second, I have to figure this one out. I know I'm looking kind of like an idiot right now, but the instructions aren't all that clear, that's why. Come on. Okay, so this goes down here. There we go. Okay, so as you hold it like this, this is supposed to be bent forward a little bit, and then this bends backwards, and then you're able to pull out, or I should be, there we go, you're able to pull out her chest and her head, and it's going to come and sit back, I'm assuming, on here. Okay. So yeah, it's supposed to go, there we go, like such, I believe. And then we flip the spider head around. And this is supposed to come lay flat. Just like that. Aha. Okay, I see. Okay, so as I was saying, so when it's up completely like this, the head should be upwards. So the head needs to be flipped, and then you bring it in here, clip it in, and then her chest comes and lays over it, and then the head sits back. So that creates her torso, basically. There we go. The spider head slides inside her waist. And let me unfold the arm here properly. At least those joints are nice and tight. Now what do I do with this slight little backpack? I think, there we go. So that one, you'll see you have two pivot points or folding points. So one will go down, one will go up, and that will come and form her back. It's not even a backpack at this point. I think it might even, no, we're good. And here she is, I believe. Let me see. Spin that, bring that down. It is supposed to clip. Give me 1 second. Something, somehow. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, it's because it's not supposed to be bent. Okay. So this part is still supposed to be out like this. And then it's supposed, there we go. So it's going to come and form her back, and it clips in just at the back of her neck. There's a, I'm trying to show you. So there's a clip right here, and then there's a little hole. I don't know if you guys can see where at the edge of my finger there, where that comes and clips in. And that forms her back, like such. And same thing with the other arm. Oh, and you also have to flip the spider legs on her arm 180 degrees, like such, so that they face the right way. And here we have it. So articulation wise, she is very articulated so far. So you have the shoulder on a swivel, I guess, or rail. Then it also has, not at the same place on the shoulder, but still at the shoulder it spins. The spider legs that we've already discussed, so they have a ball joint here, they spin on the arm, they do bend at the main junction, but they like to pop out. The hand, so over here, and there's an articulation here at the end, like a crab, and then another one here with the thumb, and I believe, yes, another one right here as well. So it's, like I said, the hand is really well articulated for her. Then you have the waist, which has some movement, definitely. At the legs, so the waist, and then the legs, you have an outward rotation, a rotation a bit below, and then you have the knees, which, you have basically a full bend, literally, available, because that's part of the transformation. And we've already discussed the feet and the ankles. And then her head is definitely able to turn, look up, look down. Very, very well articulated. I am very impressed, and I love this figure. A few minor little issues, but things that I so things that I'm willing to overlook, because once it's going to be displayed, that's not going to be an issue, because I'm not going to be playing with it. So here we have her. Now let's see if I can get that web set up so that we can set her in there. Oh, we should probably give her her gun. Here we go. This in. And let's put it in her hand. 1 second. You can already see where it goes. So there's a little peg on the handle of the gun right there in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm trying to try. There we go. And then there's a hole inside her hand as well. So you just put the peg in the hole. Close the claw around it. Oh, and the shoulder also has another point of articulation right here as well, giving her some extra movement. And there we have her. And then we can flip the spider legs, just so they face the right way. Now she's ready for action. Very, very nice and well-designed figure. There we are. Let me raise this a bit. Maybe a little too much. Here we go. So that's it for the figure itself. And then she has, like I was saying, her visor that we can put on. Let me see where that wire goes, if they explain it. Yeah, I think it's on the other side that I saw that aspect. But they show me right here how to do the web, so I'm going to do that right away. So this piece, as I thought, is for the web. It goes and grabs, like there's 2 little grapple claw on each side. So it goes and attaches to some of the links of the web here in the middle circle. You'll see them. There's 2 that are kind of like more separated than the others. So just like such. Oh, sorry. And then it goes as I expected. Oh, actually, I put it the other way. No, I put it. Yeah, I put it on the wrong side. You have to make sure that the claw itself goes on the concave side, not the convex. So basically, the side that caves in rather than the side that caves out. And then you go and put her in here. There we go. And then she should have a peg, apparently. Let me see. As they say, she should hold from the back. Oh. Let me try to figure this one out real quick. Okay, so let's see. So let's reverse these. Hold on, I think I got it. I'm just posing her on the web right now. Perfect. So here she is on her web. So to pose her, the panel on the back that we put on earlier is there's 2. I'm gonna move her forward a little so you guys can see her better. Second. There we go. But also, so as I was saying, so the panel on the back, I'm going to try to show you guys somehow. This side we should see better. So see how the panel right on her ass, literally right here, I had to raise it up in order to reveal the little peg hole that's on her pelvis, and that pegs into the peg that's on that middle clamp thing that we put on the web. And then she comes and hangs just like such. So now let's see about the visor. Let's equip her the whole way. Oh, it doesn't hook into anything, it's just hanging. So you just, it's supposed to do that because it pegs into the hole. I just gotta set it up. So give me 1 second. One-handed isn't a good idea. There we go. Let's get you cyclopy looking. Okay, so there's kind of a rail I can see on her. Wow, this is harder than I thought. 1 second. There we go. And this is supposed to come peg right in here. Come on. How hard can it be? Apparently stupidly hard. There we go. Well, at least you know the peg and the hole are tight. And there we are. 1 second. Now the visor is no longer equal. Of course. I hate when it does that. There we go. And there it is with the visor. So again, a very, very beautiful figure. I'm going to bring her for a close-up. Very well articulated. Comes with his own presentation stand. Very high quality. Very little downsides, at least in my opinion. But I'm an easy to please kind of guy. And then as I was saying, I'm not going to attempt this one on camera, but there is, you can use this little anchor here in the same peg hole. There we go. And this is going to make her hang, basically. There we go. Anyways, it goes longer than that. As if she was coming down the web. And for the spider mode to hang, you would use this in the middle of the little clamp. And then there is a section right under her where that clamp will clamp on and have her hang in the middle of the web as well. So this is it. This is MP46 Black Arachnia. Again, in my opinion, I love the figure. Very well worth the price. Even though I got it cheaper, I say at retail price value would be very worth it now that I have it in my hands. And I really highly recommend it. If you're an MP collector or a Beast Wars fans or both, this is a must-have in your collection. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing. If you like the content, stay tuned. There is more coming up this week and next week. And please leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new content. This is Optimus Prime 86, rolling out.